everyone, I'm Cheyenne with the Rosevine Cottage Girls, and today we're going to be talking about incubating eggs, and more specifically this ChickCozy incubator. If you have been watching our channel for a bit now, you probably watched our unboxing video and how we started hatching with this incubator just over 21 days ago, and now I wanted to update you. We had our first batch hatch and we were so impressed. So let's get started. first successful hatch with this incubator, and just as a test we ran a still air styrofoam incubator as a secondary option so we could just compare, and they both hatched right around the same time, so that was really convenient. So one thing we noticed with this one is that we did have a higher hatch rate than with our styrofoam one. Now, we were not using egg turners in our styrofoam one. That was relying completely on me to turn them twice a day and to control the humidity through monitoring, where this, you can see it right on the screen, which is so helpful. I do really love that about this incubator. All in all, it did have a higher hatch rate than our styrofoam one. The chicks puffed out beautifully and came out little fluff balls that were perfect. We didn't have any leg issues. I still have, occasionally we've had chicks catch their feet in the wire mesh bottom of our other incubators. And this non-slip mat at the bottom of this incubator was very helpful. We didn't have any leg issues. Now, I did forget to candle most of the way through the hatch, so I didn't do a very good job monitoring the development rate and where the eggs dropped off that did not hatch. I did open up the ones that did not hatch at the end of our hatching cycle, and I don't think they were fertile to begin with, so that's nice to know. We did collect all of our eggs and put them in the same day they were laid, so that they were all quite fresh, but I just think that they weren't fertile to begin with, which does work that this would have been a higher hatch rate had they been fertile. We had 19 out of 25 hatch with 6 have any growth in them to begin with, so that was really impressive. We usually have about a 50-50 hatch rate in our other incubators. Occasionally it's a little higher, especially if I'm working with quail eggs, but with chicken it's usually 50 to 60% hatch rate, which is good for us. I really appreciate that this was higher, and we're going to continue using it. I actually have already started it back up. We're running another batch. I'm going to do a much better job candling it through this cycle so we can keep track, but I am very impressed and really, really love this incubator. If you are looking for a new incubator or just getting started in the world of incubation, this is a great option, especially if you are a teacher or you're a homeschool parent and you want to teach your kids while you're doing this. I love how you can see in so well. That was so neat. I included some video clips earlier of us all standing around watching them hatch. And even though we've been hatching since I was a kid, we never miss the opportunity to witness the miracle of hatching over again. It is such an amazing experience, and the view through this incubator is so much better. It's probably the best, other than when we've hatched under a mama hen and accidentally lifted her off the nest to check progress or get other eggs that hen snuck in there. It is the best view of hatching we've ever had, and I really love that. This incubator is super quiet and very efficient. I love how I can see everything right on the top of the screen, including the countdown, so there's no mistaking when these chicks will hatch. I've done that a couple times with some of our other batches where I didn't mark it down as soon as I put it in. I waited a day or two, and then I just kind of lost track of exactly when they were supposed to hatch because there's a lot going on around here. But it's so nice to have that countdown right on top. Another feature we really liked is the drawer. I don't have to open up the entire incubator to add moisture. I can just open the drawer at the bottom and add the water in to the tray below, and that is so nice. It is also super easy to clean, which I really appreciate. Our styrofoam ones, it's not per se difficult, it's just not my favorite task about hatching eggs, and this one was way easier to clean because of the plastic. There's not as many crevices and creases to have to get the junk out of. Believe it or not, there's quite a bit of fuzz when you hatch chicks, so it's easier to wipe down this incubator than it is to clean out the other one. But all in all, I love both incubators. I will continue using both my styrofoam incubators and this one. However, this is definitely my favorite and will continue to be used even when I retire the other ones or don't need the other ones, just because the view through the top makes it that much more worth it, and to be able to see everything on top without having to open it up and having the egg turners built in is just such an added convenience for me. So if you are looking for a new incubator, check out the description for our link, and we'll see you next time. So if you're looking for an incubator, make sure you check out the description down below for our affiliate link. And also in the description you will find a link to our blog where it's got tons of resources for hatching, raising your own chickens, ducks, quail, just about anything you can think of. And if you have any questions, drop them down below and we'll be happy to answer them for you. Until next time, we'll see you at the cottage. Until next time, we'll see you at the cottage. Goodbye.